I think a good way to get past the tribalism and polarization of today's Western political landscape is simply to constantly ask yourself, what would you do if not for the tribalist culture wars? What would you have decided was the best outcome if not for what you have heard about the culture wars, the strange ideological theories, the propaganda of political influencers, and so on? What would you support if you didn't know a thing about politics before today? Several years ago, I heard someone say that they were opposed to gay marriage, but only because the so-called cultural Marxists were supporting it. Leaving aside the issue of the validity of the assertions, I think thinking about things this way is very wrong. So you decide to oppose something just because you think your enemies support it. You let this consideration override all your values and all your decency and compassion as a human being. I think there's something very fundamentally immoral about this. And it doesn't really make sense either. After all, if your enemy drinks water, you wouldn't stop drinking water, right? The level of polarization and tribalism we now have in Western society is dangerous and unsustainable. If we let this continue, I fear it could lead us to really bad places. It's time to say no to all this.